Hello mailers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create Half Persian 3-in-1 reversed. Now before I go any farther, if you do not know how to create Half Persian 3-in-1, I would go look up a tutorial of that to have a nice knowledge base before you start delving into this. It's a bit more tricky to learn than is Half Persian 3-in-1. So, continuing onward, there are a variety of uses for Half Persian 3-in-1. The one that I've most recently discovered would be this lovely little chain called Dragon's Back, which I'm just an absolute fan of. So, also you can take alternating chains of Half Persian 3-in-1 and Half Persian 3-in-1 reversed and connect them using European 4-in-1 sheets in between. So it gives you a wide variety of uses for that. So here is the tutorial. This is my first one, so don't be too critical. If you have any questions or comments, please message me or leave them underneath the video.
In the following steps, gold rings will be newly added rings, and silver rings will be previously added rings. First, you want to start out with 2 closed rings and 1 open ring. Place the 2 closed rings on the open ring and close the open ring. Position the 2 bottom rings so that the rightmost bottom ring lays on top of the leftmost bottom ring. The rightmost bottom ring should be extending posterior and underneath the single ring in the top row. Next, retrieve an open ring. This step is key in setting up the entire chain, so make sure your rings from the previous step are positioned correctly. Place the open ring around the eye created by the 2 bottom rings and behind the top ring. Before you panic, allow me to offer a brief explanation of what it means to place a ring around the eye or through the eye. When 2 rings overlap, they create an almond-shaped hole referred to as the eye. Depending on the weave family you are working within, rings either go around the eye, through the eye, or utilize both. In this tutorial, the top row ring from step 1 goes through the eye of the 2 bottom row rings. The second top row ring will go around the eye created by the 2 bottom row rings. Next, open another ring. Place it around the most recently added top row ring, making sure it stacks on top of the previous ring in the bottom row. This new ring marks the beginning of an emerging pattern. The subsequent top row ring will be placed around the eye of the second and third bottom row rings and behind the rightmost top row ring. Continue the pattern until the desired chain length is reached. Shown here is a comparison of Half Persian 3-in-1 on the left and Half Persian 3-in-1 reversed on the right. They differ in the manner that the top and bottom rows are stacked. When moving forward from left to right in Half Persian 3-in-1, each previously added ring in the bottom row stacks on top of the following ring in the bottom row. In the top row, each ring is covered by each subsequent ring moving from left to right accordingly. As made evident by this tutorial, the stacking for Half Persian 3-in-1 reversed is the exact opposite of regular Half Persian 3-in-1.